Okay, welcome everyone. I forgot to press record on last night's meeting, so I'm going to quickly just go back through everything that I went over from last night. So I'm going to go ahead and start sharing my screen so you can see it. We're going to start with the spelling so I can explain that really quickly. And whatever questions you do have, feel free to send me a note on Class Dojo, and I'm happy to respond to it or try and respond to it for the entire group if it's something that I feel like would be helpful for everyone. So I'm sure you all have seen these. It's how I post the spelling on the class newsletter, and it's also how students receive them at home. So if you can just follow my cursor here, if you look at the first part of this, it's the letter that they have for that week. And then underneath that, it's going to be their high frequency word that begins with that letter. So in this case, it's sod. And the word that they have, which I'm going to start writing in the translation of what that word actually means. Someone mentioned that last night. They were like, we don't know what the words mean that our kids are learning. It's sadiq, which means friend. So just to note, all of the words that come with their spelling test are a set of high frequency words that we have agreed upon as an entire school. And by the end of first grade, I believe they have about 25 high frequency words, 25 to 50 high frequency words that they should be able to recognize. And it functions the same way it does in English. It's that if they are reading a book and it has the word sadiq in it, they're not going to have to sit there and go sa, 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 da, 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 e, k, sadiq. They're just going to be able to see it and go, oh, sadiq, that means friend, and move right along. And it just helps build reading fluency. So at the top here, they're just in charge of knowing this high frequency word. What I do when we have a test is I say, okay, we're going to do the test on sod. I say, everyone write down sod at the top of your page with your name and date. And they do that, and then we take the test on sod. I always start out with the high frequency word because a lot of the students will practice it a lot in class and know how to do it. They'll know how to write it, and so it's kind of an easy one for me to give them to just get their confidence high at the beginning of the test. And then I move down into the short vowels and the long vowels. So I'll start with our short vowels up here. We have 4 short vowels in Arabic. This last one right here, I don't oftentimes put on the test because it doesn't frequently come into play for them, and they don't absolutely have to know it this year, but they do need to know this one, which is called fatha, and the sound is a. Right here, it's that short a. This one, which is called dhamma, the sound is u. That's that short u right here. And then this one below, which is called the kasra, and the sound is I or I, which is written right here. So here, you blend the sound of the letter, which is this is the sound of the letter without, basically this last one just means there is no vowel. It's like a silent sound. So this is, it's a deep S. So if you put that together, you get sa, and then here we get su, and then down here we get sli. Those are the short vowels. I do not give them to them in order. That is on purpose. It's to help them build their phonics skills so that they can put together a letter that they know, which is really what they focused on in pre-K and especially in kindergarten, was being able to just recognize the letter in its singular form so that they can blend the letter with the short vowel. When we move down to long vowels, they are friends with one another. So you have your short A here, and here you have that's your long A. Here you have your short oop, and then you have your long ooh. And then last but not least, you have your E. You have your E and your long E. So it's really nice. I say they're friends. The and the are friends. Ooh and ooh are friends. And E are friends. Thankfully, what's really nice about our long vowels is our long vowels are also part of the alphabet. So this is a letter, just like A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So is this one, and so is this one. So what I have noticed is that the students have an easier time remembering how to write their long vowels, but where they really struggle and where they really need the most practice is with these short vowels right here. In class, the way that we do it is each student gets a whiteboard, and they will either sit in small groups or they will work in pairs, or some students just like to work solo. And one person will take turns either reading the letter with its vowel if they know it, or they'll just read the transliteration out loud to one another. And then the other students will try and guess it, which one it is from memory, and write it down on their whiteboard. I would say probably per week they get a total of 25 to 30 minutes in class to be able to do this. And I do like the method of giving 2 letters and 2 words, so a total of about 4 most weeks, every 2 weeks, because I've seen that with kids leaving early on Friday, or us having early dismissal, or sometimes having Mondays off or holidays, or people missing Mondays, being able to have 2 weeks and a weekend in between to study lowers a lot of anxiety. It increases practice time. And in general, I've seen the scores go up on the spelling tests. So those are the spelling tests. Again, if you have any questions about that, feel free to reach out to me. I'm also thinking about maybe trying to set up, I don't know if online would be the best, but some type of kind of crash course for the non-native speaking parents. Something Ms. Faluli has been asking me to do for 2 years, and I just haven't had the time to be able to do it yet, but it is potentially on the horizon. Okay, moving from spelling into AlefBaTa. So this is absolutely not a requirement at home. It's just a really, really fun phonics resource for them, and letter recognition, word recognition, noun adjective pairing, sentence building. It's all of the early stage language learning games. And the kids really love playing it. They honestly don't feel like they're playing it in class. We do have a school account. It is ames.school, all lowercase, and then the password is ames123, all lowercase. So you're going to click on the center one here, which says, Heya, let's go. Do not worry about any of these. If you click on these, they literally just scroll you down to a certain part of the page. And we have games, exercises, stories, letter practice. This is treasure chest, and this is the store, but it's a school account, so we're not doing treasure chest or store. So you can just scroll down. And what's really nice is this actually builds by level. So all this stuff at the beginning is easy, 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 easy letter recognition, fun games. This one, for instance, is what is the letter at the beginning of this word? This guy is trying to catch all of the letter T. Here they're trying to catch all of the letter Tha. Here they're trying to recognize the letter in its beginning, medial, and in form. Same here. So what's really, really nice is you do not have to be able to read Arabic at all to be able to mess around with this and fool with this and find games that are developmentally appropriate for where your kids are at in Arabic. You can literally just start from 1 and move down to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are a lot. Down to 30, we're still in letter recognition. We're just going to scroll down. We're going to see how far we can go down. 41 is still letter recognition. 47, letter recognition. 55, still letter recognition. 59, still letter recognition. 62, still letter recognition. So as you can see, we really, oh my goodness, this goes very far down. So tons and tons and tons of games. Okay, here we start to get into some more, some other stuff. So feel free, like, mess around on here, see what games they like. It's all stuff that they are covering in class. You know, this one is they're getting more into stories, where they're reading the kids stories and they're asking them questions about the stories. All the stories have photos. Here they're asking them about, like, you know, parts of the body, match the parts of the body, and they'll say it out loud with the photo. So all of this stuff, you'll have tons of fun. Maybe parents, you can try it out too. But that is AlefBaTa. You do not need to worry about, again, reading it in English. It's very straightforward. Just scroll right on down. Again, you're going to click on the middle one. See what happens if we click on the beginning. It tells you what it is and then how to use it. Okay, so you can't go anywhere if you click on the other ones. You can just click in the middle with the smiley face and get going. Last but not least, I pulled up I Read Arabic. And I think some people's profiles are in English and other people's are in Arabic. I'm going to show you all. Let's see if I can switch to English. Maybe not. Hold on. Here we go. So here we are. Okay, so we're at level 1. Most of the students are on level Aleph or level A. If your student has read through all the books, and I've seen that, and we've looked on the iPad together in class, I've moved them up to level BA, which is level B. So we have listen, read, and quiz. I always love to start off with listen. So you can hear. Okay, what do we think it's saying? The kitchen. Okay. So kursi. So it's going to go through different vocabulary. Have your kids repeat after them. Khizana. Also, it's a little, you'll notice, you might have to mess around with this, but it's all going to be right to left. Mighsala. Have them practice. They can click on it again and again and again. Furn. Then you can go back. Then they can read it. And I believe, aha, this is when they can record it. So have them click al-matbakh and then have them record. Al-matbakh. Al-matbakh. Okay. I listen to all the recordings. I get notifications on my end. I get to listen to the recordings. Some of you have gotten notes back. I love hearing their recordings. They can do word for word, page for page, all of those things. It's really great. Oh, it looks like, actually, you start the recording. Al-matbakh, and you read through the entire book. Kursi. So just let this recording play. Tawila. Khizana. So you read through the whole book. Oops. And then al-matbakh, and you read through the entire book. Kursi. Okay, wonderful. And it looks like you can save it. This seems to be, let's bookmark this page. You can make it big, small, مثل ما تريدون, however you would like. And then let me go back and show you guys what the quizzes look like, because this is really what I would love for them to do. Oh, okay. So I have to, all right, let me read the book really fast.
مغسلة فرن
إبريق
قدر
مقلاة صحن كوب ملعقة شوكة. Okay, so let's see. It looks like this is listening. Here we go. So it gives you the other options. You can listen to the book or you can take the quiz. So let's take the quiz. Let's hope it lets us take the quiz. Okay, so the thing that I love about this is even if you do not understand Arabic and your kids are not at the level where they can read this entire thing, they can click on the microphone and they can, or the speaker, and they can listen to both the question and the answers. So let's do that.
أطابق الكلمات مع صورها.
Okay, so put the pictures with the words.
طاولة، قدر، فرن، شوكة.
Okay, so I'm going to go طاولة.
طاولة،
Okay.
قدر،
قدر.
فرن، شوكة.
Okay. All right, so they can go through. I would love for them to do this.
أسحب الكلمات التي لا تنتمي إلى القصة إلى الصندوق الأخضر.
Okay, so you are picking the words that don't go with
مطبخ،
that go with the story.
غرفة، إبريق، شرفة، مثلث، فرن، دمية، شوكة، ذيل، كوب، ملعقة.
Oh no. Oh, there's this one. There we go. Okay, and they can play around with it. So yeah, please take the quizzes, record your voices. I would say the most important thing to me is that they listen, read, and record their voices. And then if they really want to take the quizzes, I'm happy to give extra credit for kids taking their quizzes on their Arabic. I can give extra credit on their Arabic spelling tests every 2 weeks. So that is أنا أقرأ بالعربية. I read Arabic. I would also highly suggest checking out the video library. There are amazing videos. A lot of these songs the kids have actually used in the younger grades. Like there's nursery rhymes, shapes, all these really fun stuff, the AlefBaTa songs. And then, oh wow, there's Arabic grammar. Let's see what this is. Whew, okay, maybe don't go here. Maybe hang out in the alphabet song. I'll have to browse that later. I've not looked at those yet. But these ones are really neat. Like I use a bunch of these science videos, and the kids absolutely love them. They're all animated about dinosaurs, planets, the adventures of Kareem and Selma are really nice, and they're also like culturally appropriate, and they talk about well, culturally appropriate greetings for different places around the Middle East. Also really wonderful things like countries and nationalities, and how to be polite, and how to be a friend, and sports and animals, and traveling, and the world around us, and healthy habits. So community work and volunteering, the village, like all of these emotions, occupations, hobbies, love your country, like this is national pride and stuff like that. So and they're all in Arabic, and they're all totally authentic, and really, really wonderful videos that are like 2 to 3 minutes long. So I really encourage you to check out these videos. And so that is all that I have for you. I think that the recording has gone on, and I'm going to go ahead and post this to Class Dojo so you have it. But again, if anyone has any questions, please let me know, and I will try and answer them to the best of my ability. Okay, have a great night. Thank you.